two of these lights for lighting. And this is like off the hook. I cannot tell you how cool this is. Here you go. So you hook it up to your computer through USB. You turn all the other ones on, and the one that's connected to your computer by USB talks to all the others over your Wi-Fi, and it sets it all up, and it puts a program on it. You set it up for lunar mode, it syncs to your time zone. You say when you want it to come on, when you want it to come off. You set the Kelvin, you set what kind of spectrum you want, and then you hit a button and it downloads it to all your light fixtures. And this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. This is this is really for a reef tank, but you can do it for a planted, and I'm just tired of messing with it. So anyway, so the plan is I got two of these. As a matter of fact, here's what one of these looks like. Here it is in my hand. Just a nice little square. There's screws right here. There's the LEDs. Got plenty of cable on it, and it actually has like a power brick on it that look like something on a laptop. Here's a power brick, and this thing's got huge. I mean, it's like 20 feet of cable per a light. So here's what I'm going to do. So they give you these. You can either buy a clamp. It comes with these little bolts that have an eyelet, so you can screw it into the top and hang it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put it through the wood like so. And then the other thing that I've got is I've got this washer. I got a big washer that the eyelet won't fit through, and it's going to go like this. So then that'll be enough so it'll go just like that. You can see there's just enough there to screw in. There's about 4 rotations of thread, so it's just enough because I'm going to have 4 of these, and that's going to hold it really well. Whoop. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut this wood back because I don't need this slipping out now. I can cut it about right here, and that'll give me more room in and out of the tank. And that's the plan. I just got to wait for my neighbor to, then these ballasts are going to come out that put all the heat and water, as well as these fluorescent. And these guys are going to be living the dream. So anyway, I put 2 Barkley Longfellows back here, and the guys in the fish store were ecstatic to get the big ones that were in there. Anyway, all right, so that's the plan. All right, guys, here's the old setup. There's the ballast, and these are coming out, and it's all going to be replaced by 2 LED lights, and it's amazing the heat that these ballasts put in the tank. That's coming out. What I've done, this is one of the lights. Sorry, let me get on it square. These are kind of bubbled up. So I took a heavy cardstock, kind of a construction paper, set it on top of this, felt the bump, took a pin, took that red pin right there and just popped holes, holding it, anchoring it, tried to get it in the center, and then I basically made a jig. So you can see it. And what this jig's done is it allows me to just kind of slide, and then I've got a tape measure, and basically I've got a 2 foot by 2 foot grid, and I'm just centering this to the center of the tank. Here's the washer I got. I just got a really, I mean, it's like the size of almost it's bigger than a quarter, but it's very thin. And then that eyelet, I'll use, put a small screwdriver or an Allen wrench through there and just tighten it, but I just need it to be snug. And I've already made sure I've got about 4 turns on the thread, so it'll totally hold it. And I'm using 3/16, and the way I figured that out, it's really simple actually. Just took my washer, took my bolt, put this through here like so. I just took one of these bolts to the hardware Home Depot and measured that out, figured that out right. Then I just took that washer and I went and got my drill bits, and that fits it perfect. And that, for those of you measuring, this is a 3/16 drill bit. So I'm gonna I've already pre-drilled smaller holes, and now I'm going to do the final drill cut. All right, so here it is all together. Got these mounted. I don't know if you can see under there, but there's the washers with the eyelet bolts. They're mounted. I purposely put the USB ports on the front so I can get to them with the canopy hood on both, and then it made it nicer. The wires are on the back. I don't think I'm going to need the fans because I don't think I'm going to have all the heat in my canopy, so I took the fans, and these coat hangers were hanging the fans on the back, and that's it. So these things are they're already set up and configured Wi-Fi, and I'm ready to get it on the tank and see what happens. There's what it looks like with those washers. And those washers just did the perfect trick. It was a little tricky to mount that, but anyway. But then it's really clean. Just a lot cleaner under here. I got a lot more room to work. This board is farther back because I don't have 4 rows of bulbs. That's awesome. The other thing I did, just so you can know, I've got the USB port right there in the front. Really liking the new lighting. I need to do some work in here. But I like how it does the shimmer. And then here you can even see it in the back on the wall there. It's just really cool. Anyway, colors look better. The greens are a lot darker. And I think it's going to work really well. I just need to do, I got to do some work in here. I got to do some water changes. And looking forward to seeing how this moves going forward. These lights are pretty impressive. They're getting warm, but actually what they do is they have venting right here. And there's a fan on the other side of that, so it pulls air in and then blows it through, which is pretty impressive. Just like it. It's kind of neat. See it right here as well. It's very cool. These lights are so bright I can see dust in the air. That's crazy. Alright. You guys be good. Thanks for watching.